Well, Arsenal went ahead to obviously beat the side of Fulham by 2 goals to 1 yesterday at the Emirates. And remember, my prediction was 2-0, but Fulham managed to pull one into the dying minutes of the game that went ahead to obviously pile more pressure onto the people at Arsenal. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If I told you watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Mikel Merino in the 37th minute went ahead to obviously score the opening goal. The assist was from Ethan Nwaneri, right? Ethan Nwaneri went ahead and obviously brought in a very beautiful cutback, and obviously it went ahead to find Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino took like 2 touches, and for the 3rd touch he really went ahead to hit that ball, deflected off the defender, and it went into the back of the net. And that's how he came into the picture. 22 games played, he now has 6 goals and 1 assist. That is Mikel Merino for you. And for Mikel Merino, by the way, he's obviously continuing to prove me wrong, that every time I don't give him a chance to start, and the manager gives him a chance to start, he comes up and obviously puts in a very blistering performance, and that's what we went ahead obviously put out yesterday. So Merino, beautiful finish, and I think we went ahead obviously do a very good job into that beautiful game of football. And Saka came on, and when he came on, he went ahead to obviously end from where he started, because in the 73rd minute Saka went ahead to obviously score the 2nd goal for the club of Arsenal. And for Bukayo Saka, looks like he's not obviously gonna stop scoring goals. That is it. And obviously putting in assists. And this is what I told you, that I wouldn't start him, and that's what exactly the manager did. From a 2-3 months injury, because you can count December, January, February and March, he has spent 4 months out, and there is no way obviously come in and obviously give him all those minutes. And what they did, I think, was the best. Play him like 30 minutes in there for you, and he had the best laugh in there for you. And I think his performances went ahead to obviously excite everyone. And I told you, when he comes back, you'll obviously notice that there is a very huge change into that club of Arsenal, because he is one of those players that are the spine of Arsenal. Him, Odegaard, you can talk about Saliba, the likes of Declan Rice, the parties of this world. They're really the spine for the club of Arsenal. And that is Bukayo Saka for you. And I tell you, he'll never disappoint. You know, he's that guy that has gone ahead to master the art of obviously doing the needful. Now, for Bukayo Saka, he obviously had a very beautiful game. You understand? And scoring that goal obviously just sends huge confidence into what he's obviously going to be delivering into these remaining 8 games for the club of Arsenal. You understand? And Saka, after scoring that goal, they said, that is Opta Joe, that Bukayo Saka has now scored and assisted 10 plus goals across all competitions in each of the last 3 seasons. The first Arsenal player to do that. He's the first Arsenal player to do that since Alexis Sanchez between 2014 and 2015 and 2016 to 2017 season. It was back to back. That is the player known as Alexis Sanchez. So that is Saka for you, and his goal is one of those that Arsenal fans really go ahead to obviously appreciate, because it was a ball that, so to it, that Martinelli was drove into space and then went ahead obviously lay that ball towards the byline, and I think it was Lewis Kelly who did justice to it, onto a near post cross. And guess what? Merino flicked the ball, and then we saw to it that it went ahead to see to it that it finds a Saka, and Saka went ahead to obviously head it into the empty net. Good positioning, making that back post run as Bukayo Saka. It was really out of this world, and Saka continues to obviously write more records at the club of Arsenal. And there is this one that he also went ahead to obviously write off into his performances that obviously went ahead, obviously showcase. And it reads that Bukayo Saka has been directly involved in 98 Premier League goals. Those are 53 goals and 45 assists. One more than Olivier Giroud managed for the Gunners. The boy is back. So, it shows you that this guy in 98 Premier League games, he has been involved in 98 Premier League goals and assists. That is Bukayo Saka for you. You understand? So, it shows you how important he is for the club of Arsenal and how they've gone ahead, obviously miss him. And it sends a message to the people at Arsenal on the decisions they made when they're obviously signing players. And I think Andrea Bartha will obviously have to address this better and better in the presidency of a guy called Arteta, because if Arsenal really had another player that can effectively deliver like 50% of Saka and 50% of Kai Havertz, I tell you, Arsenal would have gone ahead to be in the title race. That is it. And late in the dying minutes, there is a goal that came in through from Muniz, and that was in the 90th plus 4th minute. That is what Muniz did, and went ahead, obviously, send the Arsenal fans into what we call a last-minute tension watch. That's what he went ahead, obviously, put out, and he did it in a very particular order possible. So, that is how things really went down for the club of Arsenal. Winning that game takes them to 62 points. I think 61 points. They're 9 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool is taking on Everton in a game that you don't know what result is obviously going to come out. Many will predict that Liverpool will win it, yeah, but Everton under David Moyes, in such what we call a Merseyside derby, you cannot obviously rule them out on really pulling out a shocker onto the side of Liverpool. And I told you Liverpool has that trio of games to play that are really consecutive. Chelsea, Arsenal, is it and Tottenham Hotspur. So that trio might obviously lead to a very huge turnaround to the trophy charge, provided, hear me out, provided Arsenal doesn't continue to draw points and they continue to obviously win their beautiful games of football. So this is how the game went. Arsenal had 17 shots, Fulham had 9, 4 shots on target by Arsenal, then Fulham had 3, 51% ball possession by Arsenal, 49% ball possession by Fulham, 479 passes completed by Arsenal, 473 passes completed by Fulham, 89% passing accuracy by Arsenal, then 86% passing accuracy by Fulham. 2 fouls by Arsenal, 10 fouls by Fulham, 1 yellow card to the side of Arsenal and 2 yellow cards to the side of Fulham, 0 red cards to both sides, 5 offsides to Arsenal, and 0 offsides to the side of Fulham. 5 corners to the side of Arsenal, and 4 corners to the side of Fulham. So that's how it went down at the Emirates, with Arsenal coming out as the overall winners into the mix. So Liverpool on top of the Premier League table, 70 points. And now Arsenal has played 30 games, 1 game ahead of Liverpool. They're having 61 points. Nottingham is having 57 points. They beat Man United yesterday. Chelsea is playing on Thursday, 29 points. They're having 29 games, 49 points. Man City is in action today, and they can surpass Chelsea if at all they win. They're having 48 in 29. Newcastle is having 28 games played. And they've managed to collect 47 points. So that means they win their game in hand, and that's against Man United. They go to 50 points, meaning that they are still in the fight to obviously go and qualify for the Champions League. So that's exactly what we had in here for you. And my man of the match, I go for Mikel Merino, right? Mikel Merino, involved in the first goal and the second one. I think he deserves to be the man of the match, purely. So I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below, as Rokani David signs out for now. Bye-bye.